The former England cricketer Roland Butcher had been appointed to Cricket West Indies Men Selection Committee. He will assist Desmond Haynes to select the men's team and the under-19 teams. This had led to a lot of postulation and conjecture in the Caribbean. Many persons are theorizing what's the real reason behind this appointment. And as we said in Jamaica, old people say, if it don't go so, it near to go so. Hello everyone, happy Christmas Eve. I hope you have done your shopping already, and those who have not done so and are planning to do so will find time to do it today. May you have a blessed season, and may you have a wonderful new year when that time comes around. We hope that you all will be here for the new year. Roland Butcher, one of us, born in Barbados 69 years ago, grew up in a time in the Caribbean when the quality of our cricket was very strong. It was so strong that just like how Jamaica is able to export track and field talent to the other part of the world, Cricket West Indies, or West Indies in those days, could export cricketers to England. Roland Butcher was one such cricketer who took his trade to England, and in 1980 he became the first black man to represent England, and he should be congratulated for that. He's a trendsetter, the first black man to ever represent England in cricket, paving the way for others like Malcolm and Thomas to do so likewise. Now, Roland Butcher is one of the Cricket West Indies men selectors. He, along with Desmond Haynes and the coach, who in this instance is Andre Coley, will select the next West Indies team to tour Zimbabwe and South Africa. But this appointment is causing a lot of stir, a lot of rife in the Caribbean, in the West Indies. People are speculating as to why Roland Older and not someone else. I have news that Roland Butcher, not Older, Roland Butcher always want to be a West Indies selector. And nothing wrong with someone being ambitious. And you cannot blame him for being ambitious. You cannot blame him for being appointed to the position of selector for Cricket West Indies. That's his ambition. That's his dream. That's what he wanted. Now, as usual, Cricket West Indies made a press release about this appointment. What that press release did not say is if Roland Butcher is still the head of sports at the University of the West Indies. We knew that in 2004, he was appointed head of sport at the University of the West Indies at Cayville in Barbados. We do not know if that contract had come to an end, or there's parting of the way by mutual consent, or he is still in that position. Cricket West Indies did not make that clear to us, and it leads to speculation. Because there's no way that Roland Butcher can be head of the sport department of the West Indies, of the University of the West Indies, and still be a selector. It means, therefore, when will he be getting time to watch cricket? Because to be a selector, you cannot watch cricket on TV alone. You have to be in the grounds. You have to be in the environment. You have to travel the region and watch the players. As a selector, you're almost like a scout, scouting talent. And if you depend to watch cricket on TV and on YouTube alone, you are not going to always find that special talent. You need to interact with the players. So Cricket West Indies need to make us know if Roland Butcher is still the head of sports at the University of the West Indies at Cayville in Barbados. That's the first thing they need to know. And they need to tell us when he will be resigning, because we cannot accept such an important position in West Indies cricket being a part-time job. It must be a full-time job. The thing, though, that is causing the most speculation, and I'm going to try to put this in order. Now, we were here wondering whether Kohli was interviewed among a number of candidates and that he got the highest score. That's one of the things we were postulating. Sheldon Smith also said that they did not want to appoint a new coach, a permanent coach, until the new board comes into office in March, at the end of March, because there will be an election at the end of March. Those sound practical explanation, and we leave to speculate. Now, what is being theorized? This is what being theorized. First, Desmond Haynes, this is the speculation. Desmond Haynes wants to be the head coach of West Indies cricket. He will be assisted by Shivnaran Chanderpaul and Curtly Ambrose. This is what has been theorized. Now, there were no interview process among a number of candidates for Kohli appointment. What happened? Kohli, already employed to Cricket West Indies as the head coach of the academy, were seconded to the head coach job of the team, of the senior team. So he was simply asked to be the interim coach of the senior team for these 2 tours, and he accepted. At the end of these 2 tours, Desmond Haynes, when the new board is selected, Desmond Haynes will be stepping down as chairman of selector and become the new head coach of Cricket West Indies senior men's team. And he will be assisted by Shivnaran Chanderpaul and Curtly Ambrose. Roland Butcher will now become chairman of selectors. That's, in a nutshell, the theory, the postulation, the speculation. That is what is out there in a nutshell. Desmond Haynes is to be the next West Indies senior men's cricket team coach, and Roland Butcher is to be appointed chairman of selectors, and he's now being groomed for that position. Now, clearly, you see the influence of Desmond Haynes in all of this. And I will say that nothing wrong with influence, because most of us, where we are in life, comes because of either our influence or the influence of someone else. So nothing wrong with influence. But there's a clear picture there. Desmond Haynes is the next West Indies cricket coach. And you can say, you hear it here first. Roland Butcher will be the next chairman of selectors. I do not have a problem with the chairman of selectors and the coach and the captain selecting the squad. I don't think the captain should be left out. But this squad that is going to South Africa and to Zimbabwe, the captain will not be a part of the selection panel. And I think the captain, who is someone who is playing the cricket with the players, who is out there on the field with the players. Take, for example, Brathwaite. Brathwaite played all 5 regional 4-day cricket competition earlier this year. He played in all 5 matches. He would have mixed and mingled with the players, and he would have seen the players up front and close up. So I think someone like that should be a part of the selection panel. I really do think the captain should be a part of the selection panel. Please flash a like on the video, share and subscribe. But you hear it here first. Desmond Ames will be the next head coach of Cricket West Indies men's team, and Roland Butcher will be the new chairman of selectors. That's the speculation that is out there. Have a wonderful Christmas. Slash a like on the video, share and subscribe. And may you have a great day. Take care and a Merry Christmas.